Good afternoon. I think it's maybe around lunchtime or here or so. So if I'm a bit early, then that's why. I got up really fairly early this morning because it's getting to be like summer out while the sun rises around just 7 now. So if you feel more like getting up, right? So anyhow, welcome to my channel. It's Grammy Rana here. I've been renamed by one of my subscribers. So thank you for that. I kind of like it. Grammy. My kids call me grandma or, you know, but that's about it. Or grams or whatever. And so today I thought I would be kitting up for diamond painting with Enza challenge for February. Love is in the air. So who doesn't love these cute little puppies, right? This is my first one. I have another one, which I couldn't find. My place is such a mess right now. Hard to do spring cleaning, but it's going to be more like summer cleaning. Or, I don't know. We'll think about it. But yeah, so this one has 24 colors. And this is my first kitting up. So I have everything all ready to go. Like these for now, this time out, because I couldn't find my plastic bags, which I numbered these with labels seem to come off at times, so I just use a felt marker. And if I wanted to get fancy, I could probably copy these off and stick them on the front, but it's not that much, so the colors are pretty straightforward. If you screw up, you kind of know that you've done a not very good. So there we are, and the lids all work except for one down at the bottom, but that's okay. And when I have an extra, or if there's too many for one, I keep what's there in a bag. And then if I have enough of these, hopefully I don't think maybe might run a room in the gray maybe. We'll see how that goes, but I don't think, usually these small ones don't require a big, huge bag. Or you know what I mean, a big pile of these. So yeah, part of my shaky hand, but you can rip these apart. So I discovered you just go like this. Sorry, I knew my hand was going to start doing that, but anyway, please ignore that. Yeah, if you're really careful, you can sort of rip them apart. And since my hand is shaky today, I'll just cut them where you can't see them. And then I cut the corners like that. And then I just put them in there. I mean, I could do it right to the thing, but today it seems like maybe not. And then I just pour them into the tray. You can all see what I'm doing, I hope. Yeah. So hang on. Not used to this yet. Photocopying and photographing and videotaping and kitting up at the same time. So there we are. There we have it. My first one, number one. And I make sure these lids are all facing the same way, because you know what it's like. You get one out and it's backwards. It's kind of a pain. But these don't rub off because it's a, permanent one. So yeah, and then I keep these handy just in case I get mixed up. Yeah. So like I said, you can just go like this. You don't want to cut them. And this just says, make sure it's the right one. JK021, because there's like 6 of these. So yeah, JK021. And I just cut a little hole in the bottom. I'll see if I can do it directly into here. Without spilling. Usually I do it where my light pad is, and yeah, so that worked out okay. It's when there's a whole lot that I wind up getting them all. So you close that. You know that's number 2. And since I got my scissors in my hand, sometimes you can rip it apart and then you rip in the wrong direction, you're toast. You don't really need the green thing. You just go like this, and it says number 3. So pour that into there. So this shouldn't take too long at all, basically, one would think. I wind up getting more on the everywhere else than in the proper compartment. There we go. So now I have number 4 to do. I have to pick it up anyway. Just put it like that. Some do, not all. I just discovered that the other day when I accidentally did that. So, yeah. Otherwise, I get all dyslexic and I can't talk, and that's why my hand is shaking. Like, stressing out over nothing. Oh, man. Our 2 went flying away all the same. Yeah, it's very dry here. It's supposed to stop rain, I thought. So that's my first 4 done. That didn't take any time at all. Now, let me see. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I kept the lids open. Once I get into the rhythm of it, it doesn't take any time at all. Yeah, you just got to be careful that you don't rip the side of it. We have beads everywhere. I'll never do. I'm not nervous. I have what's called essential tremors. The tremors make me nervous when it comes right in the middle of when you're trying to show somebody something. They're not essential. My mom had it. It's inherited. So there's number 5. So make sure you have the right. Sometimes you get out of order. I've had some where the numbers have been out of order. Yeah, you have to be careful. Whoop. I'll make you guys seasick with my shaky hand. So, number 5 coming down. See how long it will take me. See, even then, they still come flying away. I think it's because I have metal parts in my body. I get everything static electricity. When I do something like this, it's like, heck, I'm like a magnet. There's 6 done. That was number 6. And I'll just cut this one because it's easier. I sort of tend to go from left to right. I have it sort of draped out on the table here, if that makes it easier for you guys to do. I don't know how do you do yours. Cut them all first and then. Whoop. See if I can do this one without spilling. Oh, fudge. Almost. I should have put them in the green thing, but I find that's worse because then you got to aim that in there too, and then it doesn't always, I don't know, needs more of a spout because it's a bit too wide for it to go. You know what I mean? It kind of, nah. I thought about it, and I don't know, I'll just use my own judgment and try and do it. It's the only scissors I could find right off the bat. Sorry about it. So, a nice, pretty, that's that color there. 24 colors, yeah. You wouldn't think for this little thing. Oh. It's got quite a few beads for the colors for the size of it, I think. Number 8 done. So that's not too bad. I do. That's from another kit, so I'm probably only going to use that. But usually, if it's, I'll show you later how I keep track. Number 9. I lose my scissors already. Number 10. 9. Yeah. I have to look in the camera every once in a while. Pretty pink. Must be the candy. 10, down, going down. Yeah, look at how pretty the colors are. Look at that red. Very Halloween. Valentine Day. Yeah, oh, there's another nice one. Look at that. Yummy. Chocolate. Okay, so we have number 10. Leave this here and cut it right here, I guess. Oh, I should shut the lid. Yeah, you just never know, right? I'm trying to do this awkwardly so you can see where I'm at. There. I think hitting up is the worst. I don't really like doing that much, but yeah, these ones are good if you don't have, you know, a lot of beads to contend with. That's 10. So we went to Costco this morning. You think it would be quiet? Nope, it was very busy, actually. Yeah, which is weird because I haven't been there for a long time and because I was sort of hibernating with trying to get over my ostomy problem and haven't been out much lately, so I had to get some new workout clothes for the gym. And hubby went and bought us. He likes to cook, so he figured if I buy stuff, you should, right? So he went and bought a bread making machine. It's not like he can't make bread without it, but once you get in Costco, and guess what else he bought? You'll never guess in a million years. The bread maker was okay, but he went and bought, whoop, sorry about that, I banged it. Went and bought a bunch, fix that so it doesn't do that again. Squishmallows, I don't know if you know what they are, but my granddaughter has a whole room full of them. He bought the little ones, like they're all different, for when he goes in the car. He drives around in the car a lot out to he goes geocaching and stuff, and I'm not the least bit interested in hiking out in the woods right now, so he's always been active that way, so him with a squishable is kind of like beyond my wildest imagination. What will he be doing next? It's like he's in his second childhood, and I'm still trying to get over my middle age. I'll put them over here. Everything won't get messed up or lost or whatever. Yeah, so it wasn't a cheap venture today, no, because we did buy some groceries, and I bought some clothes for myself that were quite reasonable, some leggings and some sort of like gym pants, and all the summer clothes are coming, spring stuff coming out, so yeah. There. So I don't know, this won't take very long, I don't think, I hope not. Oh, say Diamond Enza, Diamond, Enza. You know, I mentioned about not mentioning my name on my YouTube, and I thought, what the heck, why not? Because some people don't spell it right, or they very often get me mixed up with Rhonda, or Ronald, or Ronnie, and my dad made it up. And my mom and dad, and this is like a baby boomers, and nobody was ever named that when I was growing up. I never met a single Rana. Boy, that just made it in there. And so I asked my dad, why he called me Ronna, and he said, well, and his best friend's name was Ron blank, and I won't say the last name. And they were in the Navy together, or the RCNAV. In fact, my dad's birthday today, or it would have been, he he passed away in 2010. I'll make sure I got the right number here. 16, yeah. And anyway, they were out in Scotland on a mission, I guess. And I guess they went out in the pub and had one too many. My dad had to be back in time for curfew. My dad fell into the River Clyde. So that didn't. So his friend Ron pulled him out of the drink, so to speak, got him back in time for curfew. But yeah, and they were always good friends ever since the end of the war. And so when I was born, and just after the war, I guess they were kind of expecting me to be a boy, and they would have called me Ronald, but I surprised everybody. It turned out to be a girl. In those days, they didn't know ahead of time like they do now, so it's like, put them back a little. And so, yeah, and I used to always get stuck with the boys at school. They called me Ronald or Ronnie, or I said, no, it's not Rona either, like the hardware store. If it was Rona, like it would be, there was an H in it, but no, it's like Donna with an R. So every time I get asked, pardon me, what was your name again? And I'd say, like Donna with an R. And some people I know for a gazillion years, and they still don't call me that name right, you know. Oh, anyhow, I'm over it. But I'm glad because it's a different name, and no one else really that I know of has it, except my daughter at work came home one day and said, guess what? Oh, geez, I shut that one. Came home and said, guess what, Mom? There's a lady at work, and her name is, guess what? Just like yours. And she couldn't believe it. And she says she has the same problem with her name, like Donna with an R. So it's kind of weird hearing my name mentioned on YouTube, actually. So I got a bit nervous, and I thought, well, maybe they won't. No, but everybody's saying it right, and I'm so thankful. Oh, dear. And my middle name is Louise. I was named after my grandma. Yeah. And now she had a weird last name. And yeah, I have it all on my genealogy. Let's see, which way are we going? 20. Yeah, got it turned around the wrong way. So we're almost done. So that went by really well. Really quick. More fun when you're chatting with someone that, you know, not getting all in a knot about. So I always think, what am I going to talk to? My therapy session, right? It's like talking to the psychologist, only it doesn't cost you money. Oh, dear. So, yeah, it's lovely outside. My hubby is out building his greenhouse. I'll have to take a picture of it when it gets put up. And of course, neighbor had to come over and chit-chat with him about it. And he has one in his backyard. And he also has bees that he adopted. The bees come over to our yard and pollinate everything, so I'm kind of happy about that. Yeah, okay, so we ought to see enough. If I didn't have these in order, I would have been totally confused by now. There we are. That's 21. I might keep the gray one. I'll put it in these two then, because it was the very last one, and it has the most in it. And I'll probably need two things, because I don't like filling it too full. Yeah. Yeah, we were up and out by 10 and we were home by 11:30, so that's pretty good for me to get my hubby to take me somewhere because he's always so out himself and so busy and he never has time for to do anything, but he has his hobbies to take him out. But now that the sun's come out, at least he's getting outside and getting some air. But he's always been he used to go fishing with his brother way back when, but not anymore. It's really expensive to go fishing. So this is 24. So what I think I will do is probably divide them into this two thingies here. And just, I wonder if I could put a label on there. Get myself confused. I don't think it'll all go in there. $20, $23, $24. There. Yeah. Don't like filling up too well. Then I'll just put this one right below it because then I'll know it's not. See, that one doesn't want to stay shut. I'll put a tape over it. Yeah, that was almost like two of those. Okay, so we have all these. These don't have numbers. Whoa! Sorry, cheapers. This thing, if you don't point the stem the same way, it gets a little tippy. I don't know. It's supposed to be a balancing act, but cheapers. Yeah, this lid does not work. So anyway, there we are. Sometimes I'll put them in a other little baggie, but if they have numbers on them, but these don't, so there's no point in keeping the numbers. I find diamond painting is a very, which one is this one? 15. How I left a whole bunch in there, didn't I? Not much. There we are. Garbage time. Yeah. So there we are. He's all ready to go. And I'm going to put a little, since I got about 3 kits on the go, I put the kit number up there. And put a different one on there. So there we are. So that was pretty easy. And I'll try to get that ready to go for Enza. Can't wait. It's going to be fun. I have another one with actually a Valentine heart on it. So, oh, I'll show you this other one I got. Don't go away. I'm pretty feet. I have to find the drills for it, but I figured, you know, it says what it is. Oops. There, ta-da. Isn't that nice? It's a 30 by 40. So, there we have it. I'll have to kit that one up, I guess. Get them all done, and then I have to just keep working away. And I do have my cat sort of on the go, but not lately. Yeah. So, I hope y'all have a great afternoon, and thanks for watching my video. My very first kitting up. Sorry about the jigglies. So y'all have a great day. Thanks for stopping by.